All right, welcome back to another episode of Beauty Beats Balance.
Welcome back. Hello, hello. Happy Thursday.
Happy Thursday in November.
In November, it's a little chilly.
It is a little chilly.
It's a lot of chilly.
Mm-hmm.
I brought you some
drinking
tea.
Some tea? Okay. Mm-hmm. You want to? Are we advertising where you got the tea from?
We can. We can always shout out our local cuteness.
Okay.
17 Berkshire. That's where we got our tea today.
All right. Shout out to them.
Our lovely peach tea.
Oh, I didn't even realize it was a label. I thought it was just a sleeve. Yeah. Okay.
No,
cool.
no. They
Good
have
deal.
the best macaroons in the city.
Okay. I'll trust you on that.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
But today we have tea because I'm trying to get over a little something.
Yeah, it's a lot of people, a little sinus and all type of
This
congestion
weather
and
changing
everything.
is.
I mean, it won't stay one way. It's hot then cold and hot then cold the same day. And
I mean, if you live in Memphis, you're going to develop sinus issues
yeah.
at some point in your life.
Heat on, heat off, air off.
I prefer the heat being off.
Of course you do, because and then it's 50 degrees in the house.
Studies show.
Oh, there you go. You in your studies.
Studies show that you are supposed to sleep at 66 degrees.
66?
No. I take that back. Maybe it's 68. It's between 66 and
68 sounds
60.
about
I
right.
think 68 is the number.
66 sounds quite cold.
Well, 68. I think
that
that's the number.
Right. And in a good blanket, good.
Because that's how, because it's supposed to help you breathe. They say the cooler your body, the deeper your rest.
Mm-hmm. And so, but then you have it on 66, and then the fan blowing. So what is that like?
We never have it on 66.
Okay.
But let's try 68 without the fan on. How about that?
Oh, okay. I'm with it.
Okay, we can try it.
Because you've converted me to a fan sleeper, and I never was, but.
Well, hey.
Make you happy.
Make me breathe.
Okay.
I just need to breathe.
Right.
So that's what we'll try. We'll try the 68 degrees, and then we'll turn the fan off, but I have a little fan by my bed.
Okay.
On my side of the bed.
Let's try it. Sound good. So what's going on with you today, Miss Purse?
So, I don't know. We're back.
Back.
The last time we were here, it was election night.
It was.
So we've been away for a while because you had your guys' trip.
Right.
So we're back after the election.
Uh-huh. How you feel?
I feel okay. I was a lot disappointed the next day. I mourned a little.
I think most people were.
I stayed off social media. I still don't believe the numbers, but that's neither here nor there.
You won't have to worry about a complaint or votes were wrong and recount, none of that, because Trump won. So you won't have to hear about the ballots were fake and all of that this time.
But how did he win?
I don't know. Because America voted.
Let's just say this. Let's just say this, and then we won't talk a whole lot about it, because a lot of people are having buyer's remorse, and that's what y'all get.
Well,
but let's just look at it in this perspective.
Okay.
His bestie right now is Elon Musk. Mm-hmm. Elon Musk can send
who's playing in our backyard.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We got to pray about that one too. But you got a best friend that can send a rocket up to the sky, to the space.
Mm-hmm. I want to go.
Then he can bring that rocket right on back down, shake it off a little bit, dust it off, and send it right on back up.
Yeah.
Nobody can do that, and he can.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying this man isn't a genius, but I'm just letting you see. Like, let's let the people understand who his bestie is right now. This genius. So you can do all that. Mm-hmm. He can control satellites. He can control all these things, right? And y'all really think he can't fuck with some voting machines? Okay. All right. Let's move on.
I didn't see you going to there, but
let's move on.
Okay.
Hey, we have to believe, and Tim will agree. Tim does not like to be on camera, y'all, so we're just gonna say, but he's here. Tim and Walter, we're gonna have to all just understand that all things are working for our good, no matter what. Yep. And that's what we just have to keep believing, because they gonna do what they want to do.
Yeah, it's all good.
But we gonna do what we do, and that's keep on living.
Yeah,
keep on living, honey.
And I think it's causing people to be more intentional in your small pocket and community and surroundings, and do what you can to inject and inflect some love and positivity and all of these type of things. So,
well, and I feel like too that it's just showing how, because even if the numbers are right, and we talked about this last time, a lot of people are being controlled with social media. It's a lot of manipulation going on, and especially with the young men. I ain't gonna go too deep into it, but it's a lot of manipulation going on, even with women. And I had to realize that, we do have our little pockets in our own little algorithms. Like me. If I open my phone, all you're gonna see is hair for the most part. You're gonna see hair. You're gonna see houses and decor. You're gonna see funny videos. You're gonna see pets, funny pet videos. You're gonna see things about love and light and self-awareness and self-care. Those are things that pop up on my feed because that's what I feed my spirit. But I have to realize that other people have their own algorithms.
yeah.
And that's the bubble that they live in. And it's a lot of stuff out there that people are consuming in their spirit. And so that's just the things we have to pray about. Just what are people consuming, and then we just have to, I don't know, we just got to know what's happening. And my whole thing is we just have to make sure that we watching out for the kids. Because we grew up in an era where we didn't have social media. So we know the difference. But we have children that this is all they know. They're born into this system of manipulation and control, and the phones are in their hands 24/7, just like my phone is in my hand, And so that's the scary part. And so I just think one thing that I want to start doing is just getting the kids away from the phone more, letting them actually think, feel, care. Because, I feel like a lot of these things they don't do because they just have their phone.
Yeah. I mean, it's the society we live in. It's the
yeah. And
time.
And this election really opened my eyes to that it's a lot of, people that think certain ways. It's like these sheep. They're all sheep. What's the name say? Sheeple. They were just sheeple. You know who said that? Toby.
Okay.
Toby.
Okay. Anyway.
So we just have to be careful. So that's what I think about the election.
Yeah.
But let's not
Yeah, that's fine.
But we do see now what's happening is that Trump is just doing whatever the heck he want to do, and that's what he's going to do. He putting all these weird people in office. I just don't even pay attention to it because it's just like, what? Let's see where the chips fall.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't make any sense to. I mean, it doesn't do any good to kind of, necessarily be worried about it to that extent, and following it too much and diving all the way into it. Like I said, we do what you can do and do what you can control.
But one thing that inspired me though to do is that I want to be more about community, and it's so funny. It's so funny that Taliba's mom jumped online one day and she talked about that. She talked about how, we love the phones and we love to get on the Zoom calls and, talk to people online. She said, but it's time for us to be in each other's spaces. And I felt that, I seriously felt that because that's how I think we need to start again and do that again, where we come together.
Right. Feel each other's energy.
Touch, hug, feel, love. Because it's too much on this online stuff. It's just too much. I mean, I know people looking at us online right now, but it shouldn't be all day, every day. Your whole life should not be online. Your relationship should not all be online. Okay, newsflash, people. Facebook friends are not y'all friends. Okay? That's not real friendship. You talking to me on Facebook does not mean we're friends. And that's what we need to get back to, real, genuine relationships. That's why I'm so glad we had our thing Sunday, So let's talk about that.
Yeah. Well, before we transition into that, to your point, I just saw I think it might have been LeBron or somebody was saying they were taking a social media break. And I think another athlete had said, just talking about how, just the constant, talk from all the, sports shows and people with opinions and people with podcasts and all of this, all of that, it just kind of gets, he wasn't saying overwhelming, but just like you said, just sometimes you need to take a break, And I mean, sometimes you send me stuff and I might not see it or respond. I try to manage my social media, time and everything. I'm always busy anyway, but like I try not to get in the habit of just going down the rabbit hole of social media all the time, all day long. Yeah.
And I mean, I can't say I don't sometimes, but because of what I do, I do hair. So I'm blessed that I don't have to be in front of a computer all day. I have to use my hands. I can't be like this all day. I'm working.
Right.
And I see people online all day and it's like, damn, what are you doing? Are you not working? Because I'm working. But I mean, I know I work with my hands, but it's like when you see people online all day, it's like,
Yeah.
You're consumed.
Yeah. So even to that point, that like, there's somebody that we know that does the Metaverse, and just kind of seeing, not saying anything wrong with it, but just kind of seeing,
like the virtual world and all that, yeah.
And just seeing, and they're all into it. This person is like all like deep into it. And
do I know him?
No.
Oh, okay.
And so, but it's just it's just kind of interesting to see, how much it becomes a reality, and almost like.
Is this the person you told me had like a relationship?
No.
I didn't say no name, but did they have a relationship online? They wasn't that the person you told me about?
No, that was something else.
Even though like a girl coming into the metaverse?
No,
and they were dating?
Else.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But this particular incident, just kind of seeing this interaction, like it's almost like this world is real, but like there's a want and a desire to be in that meta world as well, because you got real relationships and people that you see and talk to, even though y'all are, characters or whatever, but like wanting to get out of this world and into that world, and feeling a sense of.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's a relationship. That he is it a he? I'm sure it's a he. He has relationships in this game.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Yeah,
and that's what I'm saying. Like that's scary to me.
Yeah,
because
but yeah, I mean, I think it could be scary, but it's like maybe some people need that, or they.
But then you got to think about like a client of mine. She has a brother-in-law. He's 50. He just had to have his foot amputated because he won't control his own diabetes at 50, and he's taking care of an elderly father. Both Republicans. I'm sorry, I had to put that out there. I'm sorry. Black men though. And from what I've been told, all he does is sit and talk to some woman online who he thinks is from the Philippines, and that's his girlfriend. You're too busy talking to this woman online and sending her money.
Do they talk, or they just text?
I don't know. I just know that he's never been in a relationship, no children. But this is how he spends his time. He's talking to this person who's probably an African man.
That's what I'm saying.
In Ghana, and you think you talking to this Filipino woman that's your girlfriend, and it's probably not. And you're funding, again, it's not productive. He's killing himself in the real world, but he's probably thriving in this meta world, and that's just scary and sad. And he was fine. And look at him now. I mean, you don't know. You didn't see pictures. But either way, it's just sad because you see these things happening. And it's scary because you see a lot of people getting stuck into these worlds. Even the children, the games, they all on the games and they talk to each other and they're playing the games. They want to keep you locked into this world so they can control you. And that's scary.
Okay.
I'm just saying, it's, I mean, hey, I'm just saying, make sure you're watching your people you love, and make sure if they're getting too deep into it, say, okay, I get it, but I get that it's entertaining, but let's step outside and get some fresh air and hug somebody. You need some physical touch, you need some love and attention. But a lot of people are just lonely. I know that a lot of people are lonely, but it's just scary the direction that we're going in. And it's all about control. Again, look at this election. It's all about control. They want to control the mind, control people's, fears. They want to feed you fear and all these things. So
yeah, so you just have to, if you know those things, then just do what you can.
And I will say this and then I do want to move away from the election, but I will say this. Again, because of my bubble, I'm around a lot of successful Black women. And we're in a Black city. But I did have to realize after the election that this country is not ready for a Black woman running this country. I mean, it's clear they, our so-called allies, I don't even know if all of them were ready for a Black woman. But in our world, in our bubble, we were ready. But I just had to realize that, we're just this one little spot on the map. And they weren't ready. But again, I do feel like some numbers were manipulated, but it just is what it is. We just have to keep doing our work. And I feel like this is just a way of showing our community that we need to step up.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, step up, come together. I mean, step up in all the things. I mean, step up as far as making sure we got our houses in order. We need to make sure where local government is at, is paying attention to what our needs, because it's not all about the president of the United States. It's also about local government and what we have in our own communities and what we're doing. So it just put a little more fire up under me.
Yep. As
and
it
I'm
did,
sure
like I was saying, as it did a lot of people. And so, just
to really just get
let
some
it
stuff.
be there and use it as such.
Yeah. And I'm grateful for the community that God has been growing already with us. And so it's just motivation.
Okay. Talk about the Friendsgiving.
Oh, so because of that, we definitely wanted to have community and people come together. We always do. Well, I know I always do. Walter likes to just say, okay, let's do it. And then in the end, he say, good job.
Is that how it sounds?
So we did have Friendsgiving here at the studio.
Yep.
And it was nice. It was supposed to be friends and cousins. But it ended up being everybody. I was trying not to invite all the grands and everything, but it ended up being everybody. But it was good. How did you enjoy it?
It was good. Good to have everybody here. Good to see everybody.
Yep, you were able to. I was surprised that a lot of the family didn't know the history of the studio. So I was glad that you were able to give them a tour and give them some history. So that was good.
Let them kind of see it. It's always one thing that people hear about it or know about it, but when you can walk in the doors and feel the energy and feel the history is something different.
Yeah. And the food was good. And baby God always working. Because we were supposed to smoke salmon and have a fried turkey. And then everybody was supposed to bring something and they did. But y'all we were frying the turkey. I'm talking about I had it ready, had it prepped, marinated all night.
Yeah.
No, all day. I prepped it that morning. I had injected it. I mean, I had that bird ready because I know how to fry a turkey. And y'all, we dropped the turkey. And then mid-fry, the fryer went out.
Not even mid-fry.
It was an electric fryer, though, y'all. We don't deal with the gas. But, man, we were like, okay, what we gonna do? But thank God, our cousin Chris, Walter's first cousin, Uncle Joe's son, R.I.P. Uncle Joe, we love him because he used to cook his butt off. But Chris brought a smoked turkey. So that just saved the day. But we had good food. Brian's wife, she made a really good lasagna, and people just brought all the things. I mean, but it was really good.
Yeah.
We had good food, good times, good laughs. I didn't even take a lot of pictures because I was just having a good time.
Yeah,
so.
I think my brother took some. He sent me. I gotta.
Oh, you need to send them to me. I'm glad somebody took pictures. I didn't. I mean, I tried, but we were just
moving around, hosting and stuff.
Yeah, but it was good. I'm glad we did it, and that just made us see that we need to do it more and have more things here. Yeah.
Okay.
So it was good. Then we on to the real things, like the real Thanksgiving.
Yeah, coming up
Coming up next week. I already got our ham for the dinner. That's our contribution.
Ham.
We don't eat a lot of ham, but we do eat ham once a year, and that's Thanksgiving.
I don't even get none really. Like, I don't like ham like that.
I know you don't like ham, but you like 15 bean soup. You don't like the 15 bean soup I make?
I love it. Yeah. Yeah, the one you make, I love it. Yeah, I thought you were talking about somebody else's.
Shut up.
Yeah.
So we really don't eat ham, but I like to bring the ham because, just in case y'all don't know, I always take the ham bone home, and then I make 15 bean soup because that's a soup that my mama used to make when we were little, and it was so good.
It's so good. We love it.
Shut up. The kids love it. So
yeah, they love it.
This year I'm gonna put collard greens in it.
Oh, okay. Sound good.
It was a delicious soup, y'all. It's so old school. If y'all go to Kroger or somewhere, just look at the bottom aisle, just the bottom rack in the bean aisle. You'll see it say 15 bean soup. And it's bomb.
Okay. We trust you.
So yeah, and I feel very good about this holiday season because I don't feel like I'm rushed. I feel like I've gotten things done. I already got the ham ordered.
Well, that's good, yeah.
I'm already trying to see about Christmas shopping, and it ain't even December.
I know.
We got the Christmas decorations up.
Yeah.
At the salon and at home.
Okay.
Are you gonna put anything in the studio?
Probably not.
Oh, okay. Yeah. What a little raggedy tree you had.
The one you came in and talked about and said throw away?
I threw it away. Oh, okay.
You threw it away, yeah.
You want me to get you one? We can put it right here.
That's all right.
Okay. You sure?
I'm positive.
All right. Yeah. All right, because you know I'll do it.
I know. No, I don't need it. We good.
Anyway, so y'all, I'm excited about the holidays. I want it to be stressless.
Oh, okay.
So.
Well, I think we off to a good start.
I think we off to a good start.
You got some of the stuff knocked out already. That kind of helps to keep your stress managed. So y'all know we talk about things on this podcast because we don't have time to talk to each other at home. So this is something Walter's gonna be like, okay, so I want to buy new furniture for the great room. Okay. So do you think we can get the old couch out before the new furniture comes? We're gonna have to work that out. Y'all look at his face. Yeah.
I want to do it.
All right, we'll try. We'll make it work.
I just want to look for some stuff because it's Black Friday.
Oh, okay. I got you.
And I hate the couch. Okay.
Okay. Well, you look. See what you come up with.
We shall see. So what else happened? Oh, well, let's talk about the fight.
The fight.
Tyson.
The fight.
The Tyson.
I thought you were talking about the girls' fight.
What was the Tyson? What was his name?
I mean, that was the fight.
Paul. What's his name?
Jake Paul.
J. Paul. Yeah. What's his brother name?
Logan
Paul and Jake Paul. Okay. So, the fight.
The event.
Yeah,
the event. That's what I said. If you talking about the fight was the other fights, the undercards. Yeah.
Man. I mean, do we want to talk about the Mike Tyson and Paul part?
I mean, sure. We can talk about whatever. Talk about the event, the whole event. What part you want to talk about?
Oh my gosh, it was so many things. The Sun interview where he just walked away with his ass out.
Yeah, I think they called everybody out guard.
What?
It was like, yeah.
Baby, Mike just out here like.
Yeah, they were Mike telling everybody to kiss his ass.
Man,
he got $20 million.
I'm finna get $20 million. Yeah. No, he said I'm finna get $20 million because he already knew what he was about to do. Yeah. I'm finna punch him a little bit.
Yeah,
I'm finna stand up. I'm finna hold my own. And he ain't finna make me look like no punk. He ain't gonna make me look like I'm soft.
Yeah, and that's why I said, I'm not the biggest, Jake Paul and Logan Paul fans. Like, I respect them for what they do, but I did have to give some respect to him for not beating the shit out of Mike in front of everybody to see, because he could have done that.
I feel like it was definitely just a money-making thing for them. Right. I loved how at the end he didn't even try to finish. He just
that's what I'm saying.
Gave his respect.
Yeah.
I don't even watch boxing, but
that's what I'm saying. From a boxer point of view, like, as somebody that watches boxing, like, he could have hurt Mike Tyson.
He could have. He could
have possibly gotten hit and hurt a little bit, but Mike, Mike was barely moving around. When they showed Mike, in the beginning. No, when they showed Mike in the beginning coming, like, walking in, and, he had them New Balance on, and he was sitting there walking slow. I said, Mike, he ain't finna do nothing tonight, But I mean, he's 60. You know, he did.
But he looked good for 60.
Absolutely, he looked.
They
great.
did a side by side.
He sold this whole thing. He had people. The nostalgia really feeling like Iron Mike Tyson from Catskill, New York, was finna come out and beat somebody when he'd come out in the ripped tile. Like they thought that Mike was coming, and we thought that Mike.
I didn't think that Mike was coming.
I'm saying, but
from a fan,
right? And the memorabilia part, we were hoping like a little glimpse of that was still in there, but it clearly was not. He couldn't move. You know, he couldn't even come forward to throw his punches. But
I mean, I feel like he was fighting. But I ain't no boxing.
He wasn't fighting. No,
I'm not a boxing fan whatsoever.
They just danced around for a few rounds.
But I do think he like what that lady said, the comedian. She was like, I don't care what y'all say about Mike. He can beat your dad up. He can beat your uncle up. He can beat all your uncles. I don't care. I said, that's right. That's right. Because Michael is 16. He look good.
Anybody you think of,
and baby, he finna get his 20 million. Mm-hmm. But did they give him 40?
No, they gave Jake Paul 40. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So why he get 40 and Mike get 20?
Because he's him. He did Mike a favor. That's what I'm saying. This was Jake Paul's show.
Yeah, you're right.
He's the YouTube star. He's the one that's on all this stuff. His brothers made it to WWE off of YouTube. Like they
yeah, that's the world we live in.
Yeah,
but
they filled up the Cowboy, Dallas Stadium. They had to have something. Let me look at the camera. To all my Cowboys fans, they had to have something worthwhile in that stadium because Cowboys are not doing anything this year. But okay, back to what we were saying. He was able to fill up that whole. They were able to fill up that whole, arena, stadium with people coming to see Jake Paul and it fight Mike Tyson. You know what I'm saying? So he did all of that from his YouTube fame.
Is that where the fight was?
Mm-hmm. Huh. Cause they had Jerry Jones on there. The owner of the Cowboys.
But when I tell you, when they were fighting, I was like,
mm-hmm. That's what Mona was like. I stayed up. She was like, I watched all the other fights, man. I fell asleep on the Tyson fight. I was like, yeah.
Man, I was fighting through it.
Yeah. But and we were also fighting damn Netflix. Like they were buffering. Like I didn't
have no problems.
See, I had the TV on back there. I had to come up here, switch it on. I had it on my phone. Oh. Like it just kept, like everybody was saying,
I heard about that, but I didn't have any problems. But I also have sleep. But the fight I did watch and could not turn away was them two girls. Mm-hmm. That was the fight.
Yeah, that's what I said.
That was the fight. Mm-hmm. And that girl was robbed. That girl was robbed.
She was.
Well, Tim, did you watch it?
They said.
Did you watch it?
They said the other girl had a history of headbutting people and cutting people and stuff.
Man, the way that girl fought with that eye busted baby, and that man was trying to stop it, and she was like, no. Mm-hmm. She's like, I'm finna get her, and she did, but they still gave it to the girl, and I was like, I don't even watch boxing, and I was like, that is wrong.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, she
because she was a warrior. Yeah. She went.
Her shit was split. And she was coming,
but she was landing them too. Mm-hmm. She was still tagging her, even with that, even though she couldn't see, and she kept hitting her with it.
Yeah,
I was like, but that was a good fight, man.
Yeah. I mean, and overall, it was entertaining. Like some people really bet on Mike Tyson, like that was stupid. Like, but like for me, like I figured. I knew he was gonna lose. I just didn't want him to get beat up.
Yeah.
And so I'm glad they didn't fight. Like they had an agreement. Like we're not gonna fight. Yeah, we'll sell it.
I mean, but they gave us a show.
That's what I'm saying. He gave you a show. Yeah.
But them girls, they gave us a fight. Mm-hmm.
And even the guys before that, some of the other undercards were pretty good. Yeah.
I watched those girls, and man, woo. What was she from? Dominican Republic? What was she from?
Yeah.
No, but either way, that was a good fight right there, and I'm glad I watched it.
Yep.
But yeah, so that was what else happened since we've been away? The guys trip.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell y'all something.
We were way out.
Because how you already know I'm finna talk about. You know I know I'm finna talk about this phone. Let me tell y'all something. I'm gonna tell y'all how Waltz and his friends picked their location, which house they gonna be in when they go on their gas trip. They hold their phone and they see the bars and they go as deep into the woods or wherever they at that they can go until they see no bars. And they say, this is it. This is the spot.
It said something I had never seen it say this time. It said SOS.
When I tell y'all when they go on their guys trip, they want to go and don't even be found. I said, now wait a minute.
Like we were
where
talking
y'all
about
really?
We were talking about on the way in this time, like if we got the the wives with us, y'all would have a fit if y'all knew how far and off the grid in the middle of, when I say in the middle of nowhere, like dirt roads, no lights,
no reception,
no nothing. Like it's
the only way I know he's there is because he can FaceTime me at some corner in the house, barely, and I can see some deer on the wall. Okay, so he must be in the house somewhere. I said, this man. But y'all had a good time?
Oh, we had a good time.
What happened? What y'all do?
Just hung out. We didn't get to do a whole lot of fishing because it was raining.
Oh yeah, it was raining again.
And we're having meetings about making sure that the fishing is the priority, because it tends to sometimes turn into a golf trip or some other type of stuff. But like we need to make sure our location is a good fishing location, easy access to the fishing, also easy access to get to civilization, so we can get to some boats and stuff like that. Yeah, so
because y'all be off the grid.
Yeah,
that's going to be tricky.
It's not really that tricky. It's just,
y'all did it one year though.
That's what I'm saying. It could be done. It just needs to be, again, the fishermen need to be involved in the planning.
Oh,
more.
The fishermen. Who are the fishermen?
It's the fishermen on the trip.
Are you part of the fishermen?
Absolutely.
Okay.
The anglers. Yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely.
I love the titles.
Yeah. So we got to be a part of that process. But shout out to my boy Todd, man. He puts it out there.
Shout out to Todd.
He holds it down. This is our 6th year.
Todd is yes. Todd is solid.
Solid.
Todd is solid. Thank you, Todd, for all that you do.
But yeah, that was fun. We had a good time.
Yeah, that weekend I was supposed to go to New York.
Moni, she said she knew.
She did not know.
See, that's what I'm
saying.
saying.
On, but did she talk to you about that?
No, but
Anna.
No.
Marcellus?
No, Anasa was saying something yesterday. And we were leaving. Mona was here. We were leaving, and she was like, I told Allison about all the great things to do in New York when she goes with the girls, and they're gonna have so much fun and blah blah blah. So I don't know if she still thought y'all were going, or she was talking about she had told you about some stuff, but she was talking about it, and Mona heard her.
And what Mona say?
She was like, I already knew. Because I was telling Nasa, I was like, when she started talking, I was like, she didn't know. And she was like, I knew, or something.
I don't think she knew I was planning a trip.
That's what I'm saying.
I think she knows that I plan on taking them.
But
I don't think she knew I booked it and canceled it.
Well, if
Anna knows.
I know, but I'm saying if she was paying attention like I think she was, she heard the whole conversation and she knew that y'all were planning on.
She did not mention it.
Huh?
She did not mention it.
It just happened yesterday.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna talk to her about it because I talked to Anna about it because I do feel okay about it now because they both made it.
Yeah.
But
they act like they would have wanted to.
Well, the thing is, and the reason why I'm so glad I canceled it is because me and Moni talked about her pushing herself a little harder this year, Collage. Yeah. And so my fear was if they were in New York and they couldn't audition, they would just place them where they felt like they needed to be. But this time she was able to be there and show and prove that and earn that spot, and she earned the highest spot.
Because she's been, like you mentioned, we talked about it, she's been kind of, more into it. Like even when she gets in the car after practice, like normally she'll be like, I said like, how was practice? Tired or boring. She was like, it was good practice today, or it was good today, or we did this, or da-da-da. So yeah, she's definitely kind of hyped up about it.
I love it because we did have a talk about her getting older and her pushing herself and wanting to achieve the things she wants to do, right? And so when she made that spot, I just saw her just...
No, yeah,
she just lifted up a little bit more, had that head a little bit higher.
Because I can imagine, and she'll probably never say it, but for when, for Anna to be, in the other thing and
look, took a year break, and then to come back that strong, But, I feel like it's just all about us helping her build up her character too. She's very laid back. She's very chill. She's just like you.
That's why I'm
But
telling you, some of the things that I didn't do when I was her age, I look back like I should have been more assertive, with this thing. Or I should have maybe, let my opinion be known or spoke up, or
yeah, just a
like
little bit more.
Yeah, just make be
aggressive.
known. Like I'm always like I was always there or in the room, but like being in the room and letting people know you in the room, or being making your presence known, and not saying trying to lead, run some, but just just letting people know your presence, letting you know you're
Yeah,
there.
because she did tend to want to be. I could tell, she just likes to be in the background, and she's okay. I would say she was okay with that, but now, she's getting older, and I'm like, what do you want? And and she's showing improvement, and I'm like, that's just, it's just amazing, yeah. It's just, I can only thank them. That's all we can do, and just keep doing what we doing and pushing them, and gentle pushes. And that's one thing I like too, that we don't go so hard on our girls. Like, I want them to want it. I don't want them to want it because we want it. Even with the grades, they want good grades.
Right.
We require, we don't require, but we say we need good grades, but we don't like, you better come. It's not so. It's not like aggressive. I feel like they want to be good students and good in all they do.
Yeah.
Because they see us. But we don't pressure them to be excellent. But I feel like,
but we expect it, and if they don't, we
expect it. But I feel like what I'm trying to do, because the mom is kind of the lead on these things. Then we got girls. I want them to be happy though. Like, I don't want them to push and not be happy. Because I've had conversations with women about that. One person in particular, well, that she was like, I was just expected to do so much. And now I'm in a place in my life where it's like, I don't want to do my child like that. So yeah, it's important. It's all, what is in my mouth? It's all about, just trying to do the right thing. Just trying to create some good humans.
Yep. I think we're doing a good job.
I mean, so far so good. Anna had like all A's. Did I show you her grades? I pulled them up today. She got like all A's right now in her power school. It just popped up on me this morning.
Cool.
All A's, And she got a little test today. She was studying her little test on the way to school. But anyway, yeah, so all is well right now with the kids. One thing I'm trying to do, especially since my 45th, if y'all want to see what my midlife crisis look like, this is what it's looking like right now. This is my midlife crisis. Not a crisis, but just my midlife thing. Like, it's a shift. It's all new. And one thing that I'm trying to do is walk in purpose. We talked about this last 2 weeks. I'm trying to walk in purpose. And so with that, I'm just noticing all these things, all these changes. And I feel like the more I follow spirit, it's just, man, it's amazing. I don't know. It's oof.
Yeah. I mean, when when you're in tune or in line or, in purpose,
things just fall into place.
Yeah.
And things aren't hard.
Right. And but what happens also is it's not hard because you're able to focus on the things you're supposed to focus on, and the things that you normally might focus on or let get in the way, they don't get in the way. So it's not as hard to try to do what you're doing because you focus on the things that matter.
Because and I don't know who needs to hear this, but we're going to make it clear to y'all. What you focus on grows. If you focus on negative, that negative is going to grow. If you focus on love and light and positivity, that's going to grow. And so I want to focus on what I want to grow. And of course, I focus on family. I focus on spirit. Well, spirit first, and then family, things like that, and all things fall into place. Because one of the things I want to talk about today, and again, I don't know who needs to hear this, but me and Kayla was talking about it in the salon. And I said, Kayla, I'm going to have to talk about that because that is so true. And here it is. And where's my camera? Tim, is this my camera? Great. What I've noticed is people are so hell-bent, and I'm going to say it clear again, hell-bent on doing what they want to do, that they forget that they're supposed to do what God wants them to do. They don't want to do what God wants them to do. They're hell-bent on doing what they want to do or getting what they want, what they think they want. And that's the problem because it's so many people, even people close to me, that want certain things. They are hell-bent on thinking that this is what life is supposed to look like, that they're living in their own personal hell because y'all won't follow what he wants you to do, what Spirit wants. It's hell-bent. And the way you recognize if you are hell-bent on doing what you want to do, just look at your nervous system. Pay attention to your nervous system. Pay attention to your stress levels. Pay attention to the people around you. Pay attention to how often you're angry. Pay attention to how often you're sad. Pay attention to how much chaos is around you. Because sometimes people are in so much chaos that they don't even know what it feels like to not be in chaos. And that's what's sad. Because you are so hell-bent on doing what you feel like you're supposed to be doing that you will not listen to God. And that's the problem. When you step outside of yourself and say, God, you tell me what to do. And you really sit and focus on that and clear all that stuff out, all the negative, all the drama. And yeah, we love a little drama every now and then. I love a little mess every now and then. You know, I can be a little messy. I mean, we all have it. I mean, just a tad. I try not to be as much. I mean, because nobody's perfect. I mean, I still click out every now and then. Nobody's perfect. But what I had to learn, though, is that when I separated myself from the drama, because I ain't just talking about it, I'm living it.
Come on.
You know? When you step outside from all that foolishness and you see how much peace you can have, and then you see how focused you are, and you see how all of that love trickles down to all of your people and everything around you, and how you see God removing some folks, but then you see people moving on in. I mean, it's a beautiful place to be in. But people are hell-bent. And I say hell because they live in their own personal hell. Hell-bent on living how they feel like they, going after whatever, being with this person that they know is not good for them. Know it without a shadow of a doubt. But they are hell-bent on doing what they feel like they need, instead of listening to Spirit. And so you're going to get certain results. You're going to live a certain way. You're going to feel a certain way. You're going to be a certain way. And
out of alignment, out of alignment. Right.
But when you step out, when you step away from that, well, I'm gonna say this: when I stepped away from things, and even with you, I was hell bent in the past on calling myself fixing you, and I was hell bent on that, right? But when I had to say, you know what?
He's perfect.
He's perfect for me. He's perfect for me. I can say that. Walt is perfect for me. But no, sir, you are not perfect. And I'm not. And I'm not either. But when I said, God, you know what? You're going to have to, you do that. And he told me, let me do it. And I said, you know what? I'm going to take my hands off of it because I have learned that I cannot control humans.
And the more I try, the more he gonna rebel against me.
Because I was hell bent on thinking I control all of this.
Please make sure every camera is recording it.
But look at us now.
Yeah.
And but you gotta take your hand off some stuff sometimes.
That's real.
And you gotta trust sometimes. Because it's so much better. Just like that little meme where you got you holding the bear, you got the little bear, the little baby got the little bear, and then, God holding the bigger bear behind his back because you think I don't want to let this go. Let all this shit go, please. Please let it go. I just want people to be happy.
Well, hopefully they'll listen to you and listen to that and be inspired by it and think about it at least. Yeah. Let it jump into
because it feels so good. You know? And you know, but again, we all have our things. But one thing I had to realize is that even in the midst of some chaos coming in, it's all for a reason. But sometimes God will test you. And he'll see, you know, are you strong? Are you leaning on me? And once you do that, any situation you're gonna get out of it, you know, you're gonna feel better about, you're gonna learn from, as long as you know who your God is. And what people need to realize is that you can't guide yourself. You may want what you want. You may want to love who you love. You may want a man. You may want to design. You gotta ask God what you want? What do you want from me? Because most of the time, what he wants for you, and I'm sorry, I keep calling him he, because again, I don't want to give him a gender. What they want for you, I mean, I'm there right now, but what they want for you is the best thing for you. So, I just hope that y'all receive that. Whoever received that,
You can send donations.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pass the collection plate.
Yeah. Okay. But yeah, in all seriousness, yeah.
But we're gonna be all right.
Yeah, it's all good.
And I hope somebody got that. Even if it's just one person.
Right. That's all that matters. That's all that matters.
Yep.
All right. But I did want to switch gears a little bit.
Okay,
talk about some new music that I heard that could potentially be coming out in 2025. Andre 3000. Yeah.
What?
He said he was on a podcast or something, and he was like, somebody asked him like, what's new or what's on this agenda for 2025. He said new music for sure, and he said he might be rapping. Yeah. Yeah. I know, right? I said all that. I
just posted Andre on my story today.
For real?
That's so crazy. Wow. I just posted him. And then you remember I showed you when they were doing the his first video. I mean, you know, not first video, but
play a ball.
But yeah. And then I posted the one with C Murder.
C Murder.
Not C Murder. Chad, what I'm thinking about? Not no darn C.
Your black card again.
No.
3000 with C Murder.
No, not no darn C Murder. Who I'm thinking about? Bun B and stop, help me.
Oh.
Stop making y'all know my mind be bad.
What are you talking
Don't
about?
take my black card this episode.
They already got it. You said 3000.
You know.
Okay. I don't know what you're talking about first.
I choose you.
Oh, the players. I'm saying
the players ball. No. Okay, you throw me off. The players anthem. Okay, no, that song. But then what was the other song I just posted when they were young?
Players ball.
No. What?
Were they riding in the car?
Okay, so that was players ball. But then I posted.
I didn't see the other one. I don't know.
I posted the old video. This one.
She said 3000 and C Murder.
This one. Oh my God.
That's Players Anthem.
Okay, that's the song I posted, but then it was the other song where they was in the car when they were young.
Ball.
So they had Players Ball and Players Anthem.
That's what I just said.
Okay. Thank you. I'm sorry. Yeah. Okay, so that's what confused me. Okay. I thought Players Ball and Players Anthem was the same thing. Y'all, don't take my freaking black card.
It's gone. Taru.
Taru. Don't. No. Listen. I know every word to the songs, but I don't know names. I don't know people's names and I don't know song names.
If y'all can find me the Andre 3000 and C Murder
I know. But wait, for real. Bun B and
Pimp C.
I knew it was a freaking C.
I knew what you were saying.
I knew it was a freaking, but you know what? That's why he did me like that on purpose, y'all. He knew exactly what I was talking about.
But no, I said Players Anthem.
I know, but when I said C Murder, I meant Pimp C. Right. Please forgive me. Okay. Y'all, anyway. I'm bad with names.
Right. So, but anyway.
God.
Yeah, you said you posted them?
I posted that today.
Okay.
So that makes me feel so good because I was all into Andre this morning.
So I don't know if you noticed when I got in the car the other day, I was listening to his album. That was my first time ever pushing play on the Flute album.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Okay. It was pretty good. I mean, I don't listen to like the first 3 or 4 songs, but like it was pretty. It's cool.
It's definitely you gotta kind of just like that kind of.
Yeah, you just put it on and just be doing something. Like I was moving around, so it was like
It's definitely just high vibrational. Just I can kind of sit and meditate. It's definitely
I think too. I mean, for me, like just picturing him sitting there playing the flute, while listening to it, kind of helps to kind of
I would love to see it live. Yeah. I've heard good things about the live, but man, if he come out,
he said, Well, again, I don't know how true it is, but it was somebody saying that
please don't play with our emotions.
He said that on the podcast, and so
please, Andre,
that might be
please don't play with our emotions. Cool. If you, he can just say 2 or 3 words. I mean, it'll be fine. Just say something. He had some. He was on somebody's album. And man, just his whole verse was just like, man, if this man is not a genius, the way he puts them together, it's just brilliant. Like he know we need that. We need that. We need him. We need you. So please. Okay.
Well, I had another music note before we
and I got somebody that I like too. That's right. Because is this our beats moment? We're still going to talk about beauty, beats, and a balance.
And I want to start doing like a Memphis music moment.
Okay.
Well. So I'll add this on after you say what you.
So my new artist that I like right now is I think you pronounce it Ray Khalil.
Okay.
She is a artist. She has a newer album out. But I'm really digging her right now. She has a nice little vibe. And
you're not about to play it?
No. Okay. I'm just gonna pull up her. I just want to pull up her album. So she is considered a rapper, but she sings.
What's her name?
Ray Khalil. She's a refreshing take on new age soul, R&B, and pop styling. That's what it's saying on Google. She's won a Grammy in 2021. For her songwriting and vocals on Anderson. So she's worked with, Anderson. She's worked with him. But she has a nice album.
Is that the album cover?
This is the album cover.
Because I was listening to some new girl the other day, but I didn't.
This is the album cover.
Oh, okay.
Can we show that? Can we at least show album cover?
Yeah, you can show it.
That's her album cover.
Okay.
Really nice album. Like, this is my favorite album of hers so far. I got to go back and listen to some of her old stuff. But I love her. Her song Cry Baby is a good song. But that whole album is good. Okay. I have that on rotation every day right now. And I play it in the salon.
Okay.
In between Moonchild.
Because that's all you listen to.
Oh, Moonchild. Moonchild, Eric Roberson. Those my 2 staples. But we going to extend the playlists,
Okay.
So what's your Memphis moment?
Yeah, so I think, like I said, we're going to start doing a Memphis music moment. And so we talk about something that either came out in this month, in the past, present, or future, or whatever, or something significant with either the date or month or time we're in right now. So we're in November, and the first one, I thought this was pretty cool. It's an older one, but the Staple Singers, I'll Take You There.
Okay.
They released that in November of 1972. And it was recorded, even though they were a part of Stax and did a lot of stuff on Stax, it was recorded in Muscle Shoals, Alabama, which is another legendary studio around that time that did a lot of black music. I think Clarence Carter, I.B. Stroke, and he did all his stuff there, and then it was just one of the spots where a lot of musicians during that time would either record at Stax or in Muscle Shoals. So they recorded that there, but again, it became a big hit for Stax and a big hit for them. The Staple Singers did that, and the Muscle Shoals documentary I watched a little while ago. If you haven't seen that, check that out. It's pretty cool. It just talks about that whole time frame and all of the recording and music that was done during that time. So
Okay.
that's our Memphis music moments.
We also have another Memphis, well, it's not a Memphis music moment, but something I found out today is that Al Green released a new song.
Really? Mm-hmm. Okay.
He released a redo of Everybody Hurts.
Okay.
And yeah, it sounds pretty good.
Yeah.
I just heard it this morning.
Did they say where he recorded? Did he record?
Because I just saw the clip because I follow him on IG.
Oh, okay.
So I just saw the clip of it. I think it's the video, a little clip of the video. But yeah, it sounds good. I'm glad Al coming out with something new.
Yeah. I mean, is it a gospel? Is that a gospel song? Is that one of the gospel songs?
No, it's not a gospel song. But you know, with him singing it, it just, he puts his flavor on it. Yeah, and it sounds good. Okay. It sounds good.
All right.
So, all right.
All righty. Well,
did we talk about anything with balance?
Yeah. We talked about all the stuff you talked about. I feel like was balance.
Oh, no. Okay. Well, one thing I want to say to you on the podcast today is that I want to just show you a little love, you know. I know I fuss some.
Say it. You right your first mind.
No. But, you know, lately you have been good. I appreciate you. I appreciate your random texts, like what you gave yesterday. It was a moment.
Okay, good.
It was right on time.
Good.
I have been noticing that you've been very attentive.
Okay.
You know.
Okay.
You know, so just know I see you.
Okay.
And I appreciate it.
Okay. You're welcome.
I thank you.
I'll give you a shout out for my glasses. These were your suggested, and I've been getting some good compliments on them. So people like the little glasses look. So.
Well, you know, one thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna make sure you look good.
Somebody was like, "Oh yeah, I like your glasses." I'm like, "Yeah." I was walking out the door. She was like, "Put these on."
Yeah. Hey, Temu, okay?
Right, that's what I told somebody. Probably
Temu
or Shein or something.
Temu, ladies, if you ever want to find some little things for your man, just jump on Temu.
There you go.
You know, find some stuff.
I was in the store the other day, and dude was like, "Yeah, I got something like that too. Yeah, I paid like $1,500." I was like, "Yeah, these not that.
Maybe like 5 pair for $6.
Right. I was like, I appreciate the compliment though. Yeah, but he
Well, I'm glad you like them. You know, I want you to look good. You know.
All right. Well, yeah. As always, follow us on Instagram, Beauty Beats Balance, Facebook, Beauty Beats Balance. Subscribe. I know a lot of y'all are watching. You might not be subscribed. We're almost at 100 subscribers.
Really?
So let's get us. We're like at 94, 95. So if you're watching and you haven't been subscribing, you know you watch it all the time. Like you give us a like, subscribe. You know, help get our numbers up. We do this
let's
for
get our
y'all.
numbers up.
Yeah. So subscribe on YouTube. Tell somebody.
But we love
about
the 99. What is it? How many we got? 95.
94, 5.
We love the 94 though. Thank y'all.
Yeah, but I'm sure next time we come on, we'll be celebrating our 100 subscribers.
Okay.
All right. So we're gonna hold y'all to it.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Share, like I said, spread the word. You know, we try not to do too much on here. Just trying to represent. But all right. Until next time, love and lights, and we'll see y'all soon.